I'm Evan, and welcome to my garage. In today's video, I'm going to be building a miter saw station to turn my tired old garage into a functional workshop. I'll go from this to this. Before I get started building, let's cue up the clean laps. Now that everything's cleaned up, I'm going to go ahead and cut down the 2x4 for the frame of the miter saw. So it turns out a 8-foot 2x4 is actually 92 inches. So that messed me up and I'm short. I don't have enough 2x4s. So I have two 1x4s here and I'm gonna go ahead and glue them together. Hopefully it works out, but you know, what are you gonna do? All right, with everything marked up, it's time for pocket holes. And this is my very first time, brand new package, never done this before. So, wish me luck.
Ryan, let's
Now that I have the wood burn, I'm just going to use a wire brush to get off the soot, and that will kind of reveal like the final finish or make me decide if I'm going to do another burn coat. Alright, well if that's what the final coat will look like with some shellac on it, I'm pretty happy with that. I'm in love. It's my new favorite finish. coat of shellac on, it's time to bolt it to the wall. There's a lot of firsts for me on this project, and one of those is right behind me, a full sheet of MDF. I've never cut down plywood and I've never cut down MDF. So I'm gonna try to rig up some sort of straight edge and rip it down with a circular saw. Here's my makeshift circular saw track. Used some extra pieces I had from the flooring. You can check that video out, link I'll just put it right up there. Then I have it measured right where the saw will go. So it's a little bit proud at 24 inches, but I'd say it went pretty well for my first time. Perfectly 24, all right. One thing I didn't know about MDF is actually pretty rough to the touch. That's why I'm gonna sand it down and hit it with some shellac. And in between the shellac, I'll be hitting it with 220 grit. Forgot to tell you guys, I actually picked up a piece of 1x2, pine or poplar, not too sure. I'm gonna nail it to the face right here, and it will create a nice little overhang. So after the first coat and the first sand, this stuff is already smooth as glass. So I'm gonna repeat the process. I already got started right there, and it's going on so smooth. Watch this. So it's been about 30 minutes since the second coat. And the instructions say to wait an hour for drying before sanding. I don't think it takes into account that it's actually 105 degrees right now. So, you know, just feeling it, it feels good enough to start sanding. I am absolutely shocked at how smooth this is. This is like glass. Like I think you could eat off of this. It is so nice and so smooth. Now I'm just going to fasten it down and put the miter saw on there and it's all good. Fun project. I actually got this recommendation from my friend George. So if you have any more recommendations, make sure you comment down below. And if you liked what you saw, make sure you give me a thumbs up and subscribe.